You know the score. We take one protog, give them one cheap camera, and challenge them to show us what they can do with it in a photo shoot. Every year we celebrate the end of the calendar year by inviting a very special guest to participate in a special edition of Pro Photographer Cheap Camera Challenge. This year we've got a Brit-born fashion photographer based in the States. It's the uber-talented Lara Jade. Lara Jade is an award-winning fashion and advertising photographer, born in the UK but currently residing in Big Apple. Her interest in photography began at the age of 15, and from then on, her career has bloomed, with her work gracing pages of magazines from around the world such as Elle, Nylon, Tatler and Vogue.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here, especially my first time in Hong Kong. Working with you guys, you're all really cool, so I'm actually really nervous to see what these guys have in store for me. They're pretty known for giving out pretty crappy cameras, and I'm used to shooting on some pretty nice stuff, so yeah, let's see what we have in store, I guess. Great, so you've got your gear? I have, yes. I brought that gear with me from New York. Canon 5D Mark III, complete with a 24-70 ultrasonic lens there. Okay, you won't be needing that. Why not? Because I've got something else for you. Oh no! Oh, it's the Pan-Man camera. It's basically directly translated, it's bread Superman. Yep. That's him. Supposed to look like bread. Wow. Okay, we have a pretty cool few functions. Yeah. Selfie, self-portrait days. Might be taking a few of those later. Nice colourway. It's got red and yellow. I mean, I guess the benefit pretty good for grip. Do some movement there. As far as we go on the back, I guess. Simple functions. Simple. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to change that aperture or that shutter speed on this thing, is there?
Specs-wise, it has 0.3 megapixels, a tiny LCD screen, or a non-optical viewfinder, and it gives words of encouragement.
Oh, it's shouting at me.
Speaks as well, yeah. So.
Which I'm going to learn a new language by the end of today.
Bye-bye. Oh, it says bye-bye.
Okay. We have some
manners as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. You guys are known for doing tough, and yeah, I guess it's a challenge.
So challenge accepted.
Definitely.
Good luck.
Thank you. I hope.
You need it. Is that right? Lara flew in from New York last night. However, she's only in Hong Kong for a layover. We only have 6 hours with her. In those 6 hours, Lara has to get at least 6 different image styles from 3 different outfits before she has to leave for the airport to fly to London. Time is tight, so it's time to kick off the action. To my surprise, face painting takes quite a bit of time. This is eating into Lara's shooting time. So I decided to go for a little walk to get some eating time myself. Go for a walk. But then they called me to tell me that they'd left without me. So off I went to get the MTR train. Damn it, bastards.
Wow. Great. So we're at the first location. We're still waiting for Kai. He decided to get the subway. So I'm feeling pretty inspired immediately by, the location, the colors, the signs. We do have a model and stylist today, so that's pretty handy because that's going to create some visual interest. And we have the benefit of the light. If this was an overcast day, I think I would have struggled with this. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Lara arrives first, but without anyone to show her around the place, she decides to scout around for locations first.
A little bit worried about how the light is back here, but I think if we can get a bit creative with, maybe prisms, things in front of the lens, I think we can create some interest. So I'll also be going around maybe some of the shops, kind of picking up some objects if I feel they'd be good to kind of put in front of the camera. I like it, you guys brought me all the way here to shop.
And I arrive finally, to think that Lara's doing a bit of shopping, but in fact she's got some creative ideas in mind.
Found some things to shoot through.
Great. This is for like some creative effect?
Yes.
Not for the model?
Not for the model. Yeah, the creative effects in front of the lens we can't alter in any way, but we'll see. I don't know what aperture it is, so...
I don't know either. It's probably
like
f200 or something. So what do you think for location-wise?
I even like when we were coming in on the car and then there was that road where it's like all the signs were above, even, you know, where it's like the light goes and everyone crosses the road, like maybe her in the dress crossing the road there. Yeah. It might be a little bit dangerous, but...
The green man stays on for quite a while, so I think you should do it then.
Yeah, I do it a lot in New York. Okay. Get my models in dangerous situations.
Jaywalking. We don't have that in the UK, do we?
No.
What's that all about?
Yeah, I don't understand
it. What does J even stand for?
Okay, yeah, that bit of light might be really helpful actually.
This camera is seriously thirsty for battery juice.
Oh, pit stop for the camera. That's how bad the battery is on that. It's just a few shots, a few buys, and it's kaput. All right.
Never trust cameras that need AA batteries.
Never trust cameras where you have to use a screwdriver to put the battery.
It just doesn't work with chargeable.
Icky.
It's a particular camera. It seems friendly and everything, but really it's not.
Evil bread man.
The camera is certainly cheap, but we didn't cheap it out with the clothing. We have some haute couture stuff, picked up from top Hong Kong-based fashion designer Barney Cheng the day before.
Yes, so I've chosen 3 different styles of Barney Cheng couture. One that's slightly OTT, looking like a bit Maleficent actually, but it'll look good. And then the second one is traditional Chi Pao, and the third one is just crazy. You know, it's like carnival, but then in Hong Kong and like really it picks people up. You know, so that's good. Yeah, you can just take them, but just make sure that that you know, like Lara does an amazing job, you know, with the cheap camera, and then make sure they come back in one piece. One piece.
Yeah.
No
same pants.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we have a professional model and makeup artist. Dress ready, model ready, camera sort of ready, but everything else is unplanned. Lara, who has never been to Hong Kong before, has to improvise, and time is ticking.
Walking across with her dress. Let's cross while we can, I guess. Oh no, we can't cross anymore.
No. That's not good.
Let's not do some jaywalking while we're here. Oh, maybe this street. I like the lights there. And because it's uphill, it may have...
Lara doesn't have much time, and despite not knowing the area, she decisively picks a place for the first image.
Maybe if we get her over here.
Okay.
So we're going to get a shot of you just here, so we just have to be careful of the cars, but you like kind of walking quite, you know, powerful towards like me on an angle, chin up just a little bit. It's going to take a bit of patience because it's not, you know, it's a crappy camera, but we're going to see the results we get. If not, we'll move somewhere else and kind of go from there, okay? So let's start with you.
Now we have action. A dress that is worth a huge amount, being shot by Lara with an Pan Man camera that's meant for kids on the busy streets of Hong Kong.
By the time the shutter went up, she was already here.
That's a bit of shutter lag.
Shutter lag is going to be a huge, slow problem, but Lara knows exactly how she wants the model to look and move, so now it's a matter of timing.
If you walk from here and just take long steps diagonally. Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
As you can see, the image quality is pretty bad. Can Lara get anything useful out of it?
1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Got a few people watching. Bit of audience all around. Over there as well.
Not often I get on the floor for just any shoot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. One step back, just create as much movement as possible, okay? Just spin on the spot. Keep your chin up to the light as well.
Wow, when do we get such a big audience? The irony is that people behind have got better cameras than the one there.
looking good. It's not easy, is it? It's tough because I want to get my camera out and be like, as I usually would, but it's looking good. The movement is nice, so.
First look done. Now for the second look.
So just be careful with your heels again. But if you just kind of walk, you know, throwing that cloth back and just like very powerful that way, and then I'll try and catch.
There's a lot of contrast in this scene. Surely the camera's dynamic range is not up to scratch. Not that Lara can really see from that tiny screen.
By the time she's got, it's already like 3 seconds after she's moved, it goes off.
It's hard to know for sure how the photos look. The viewfinder is tiny, and the megapixel count is tinier too. Lara will just have to keep shooting.
I can't even tell if it's overexposed or not. What happens if I love them and then I get them on the computer and they're all blown out? Okay, I think we got it here.
That's the first dress done, but that means another hour of waiting while the models change into look number 2. So we go scouting for location number 2.
Maybe if she was just outside this area, because I like the way the light falls in. Especially because we have like a pink dress, like a hot pink dress. I'm always trying to like match the outfit with location. So I think that might be quite cool. I don't know what it's saying to me. I mean, does that look overexposed to you?
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. She's in like the pink dress here. I'm doing like a landscape. That might be quite cool.
Oh, okay.
So he told me he's not, like, people don't know him on the street, and now like, this is the 4th person. He's loving it, really. You know, we might have to time it right, but getting a shot of her.
And seeing as the model isn't around yet, Lara used me to stand in for a test shot or two.
I saw like Miss J on America's Next Top Model do.
Yeah, I know, Lara.
Fabulous. Oh, this is scary.
It's evil, isn't it? Evil.
How evil that is.
Now it's time for the model to emulate what I've just done.
Oh, wait, so here's look number 2.
I like that, like, with that Christmas market area was, you know, the one that went down.
Yeah.
Because I like the pop of colour. If you stand right in the centre there. Alright, so this is just going to be about the shapes of the body, like with the face in and chin up. Yeah. And don't worry about people, that's like the effect of it.
The poses are something that Lara already has in her mind, ready for the shoot. She arrives at a location and envisions what will look good immediately and directs the shoot. She is in control.
Let's try and use some effects here, just to...
Lara's experimenting a bit with her recently acquired jewellery, but the schedule is tight and the street is even tighter and bloody busy.
So just walk back to me this way.
It's a shame that we can't do any crowd control, mind you.
It's
Kind of like
this is sorry. This is another challenge. It's just this is like one of the busiest streets around. Just
If you just walk towards me, but slowly, just keeping your chin up there. Okay?
The directions are clear and incredibly
Beautiful.
detailed.
It looks great.
Professional models pose well, of course, but good protogs know how to bring out the best in models.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Lara's looking confident with the Anpan camera. Does high fashion and low tech work?
Beautiful. And join that hand to this one. Yeah. Hold that. 1, 2, 3. And again. Okay. Got it here. Thank you. Yeah, there is good. Beautiful. Yeah.
this is not just about finishing the shoot and model time.
Beautiful.
I've always got to get a flight back to the UK. We've got to finish this.
It's so hard to keep it in the right place because there's like, on a lens you can also like attach it to it. You need like tape or something, but look at that, how you hold it. So it's like almost needs to be like 2.8 to get it right, but you gotta hold it so close to get any effect. Beautiful. Okay, thank you. Right, so I think we got this one.
So that's the
Yeah,
costume?
second look.
Alright, we'll go.
And now for the last look. While the transformation happens, we take a quick break. Last time we offered Philip Bloom some cow cock. Brits are known for their willingness to try new cuisine.
I'm not eating, that's disgusting.
So at Lara's request, we ordered some crazy local delicacies.
Alright, so Starbucks it is. Or the brand I can't mention because they didn't pay us for money. They didn't pay us for advertising. There you go.
Now for the last look. Lara's work showed that she has an eye for striking background visuals. We definitely don't have the time to hunt for the best locations with time ticking away though, but Lara does pick out some visually striking places in the least likely of places.
If there's any way of going, having her bend down here a little, and just doing like from here up, this area. It's hard, isn't it, with that dress? Once it feels uncomfortable, just feel free to get up. Oh no.
Oh no, 1 hour left and we need to change the batteries again.
The battery, so
This camera is eating up batteries. Eco-friendly? What's that? While one of the team goes to grab some batteries, we wait around in the cold. Just 30 minutes left before Lara has to go to the airport, we get those
straight
batteries.
with your shoulders, just hands down, and I'm going to crop like right here. Pull your shoulders forward to create like this kind of.
So, dude's getting some free shots in.
Just with the shoulders.
They didn't pay for the model. Oh wow, they're really cheeky. Over
Drop
the
your
other side,
hands
it's
down.
cheap photographer pro camera. Get in there, I mean, just look at that. It's just some random person.
Pretty much stole this from the hotel. Sorry. And we're gonna try and shoot through and just create like an interesting effect with it. It's like distorting quite a bit, so as soon as we get it in the right area, it looks pretty cool.
Despite the possibility of missing a flight getting closer, Lara still fancies experimenting with some creative effects.
Yeah, I think we got this one. Yeah.
They've pretty much got going, and you too as well.
I know.
This is
Quick
gonna be
trip,
last
right?
shot.
Yeah. Okay, last shot. Hoping I've got something. When I pull these onto the computer, I want to make sure there's at least.
There is a memory card, isn't there?
I believe there is. Oh, micro SD.
Last location, Lara finds something that interests her and decides to take a last shot
Look at
there.
this wall. Maybe just a full length shot here. Be quite cool.
Watch out.
With the pressure of getting enough shots within a tight schedule, not knowing the area with a cheap camera and being thrown into it with no prior planning, Lara has shown her ability to adapt and think quickly on the spot. She is quick and decisive about places of visual interest, maintaining consistent theme between shots. She took control of the situation and directed the shoot, modelling the model into the poses, the look that she wants. And there we have it.
That was a long few hours.
That was,
in the
yeah,
sun
it
as well.
seemed like such a long time, but
Yeah,
that's, oh. I'll get your flight now.
yeah. Got a race soon.
Now Lara has to rush off to the airport, but later she sent us the photos and a video to explain.
The reason for this video mainly is I just want to give you guys an insight to my thoughts on the day, my thoughts on the camera, and kind of give you, you know, in general, like my feelings overall of what it was to shoot with such a low megapixel camera as well. On the day of the shoot, I pretty much realised straight away that I was limited technically, so what I wanted to do was rely on the team and model to inspire me throughout the shoot. So what I tried to do with the model is try and put her in locations that kind of would relate in some way to the outfit she was wearing, and then kind of try to make that connection with background. So you'll notice with the poppy wall and that kind of really nice geisha dress with the black dress, with the movement as she was moving through the street. So I tried to almost make that connection between the background, whether it was a contrast with the outfit or something to complement the outfit. As you were watching the video, you probably noticed that the camera itself threw quite a few challenges at me, from the tiny viewfinder to the fact that it wanted to complement the model in Japanese before it even took the shot. But even with these things, I felt like I had a really great time, great experience. It took me back to my roots as a photographer, and also reminded me of what it is to take a great image. So thank you guys for bringing me out to Hong Kong. Thank you to the Digital Rev team, and thank you all at home for watching.
But let's have a look at the final results. With just 0.3 megapixels, long shutter lag and a crap viewfinder, Lara's created some pretty cool visuals with some very modest equipment. We have the Pro Tog and a Pro model, but with a super cheap camera, a shoot that is unplanned, Lara's shown that she's able to think quickly and creatively when prompted to perform the odds stacked against her. She knows already in her mind what will make the image look good, able to pick out things of visual interest on the go, and has plenty of creative tricks up her sleeve. Top characteristics to have for not just fashion photography, but any kind of photography.